few months now, I've been doing various streams and stuff using the console's built-in broadcast system through Mixer, and recently I figured out that it doesn't keep the archive very long. So I started trying to redo new streams and start uploading them to other sources to archive them, mainly YouTube. However, due to recent events, my room's mostly completed, so I moved in there, even though I'm still using Connect Mic because my headset's acting up. And I don't have a lot of furniture on the walls or any carpeting in my room, so a bit of an echo chamber, plus there's no door right now, so streaming is limited due to that. Then my 2 terabyte external hard drivers started failing after having it for 2 years now. So it's unusable, and I've been trying to shift files around to figure out how to go back to only having 1 terabyte of storage with 310 plus games. So I'm doing a Skyrim stream today, and starting tomorrow, I plan to take advantage of closed beta for Phantasy Star Online 2 and do a stream for that. However, I have hopped on the beta a few times and it said broadcasting isn't available for it, or the title won't allow broadcasting. So I don't know if it'll let me when the beta actually goes live. We shall see. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, well, I'm still going to play the shit out of that beta. I have been a fan of the franchise since I played the Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 Plus on GameCube. And I'm still glitching out my camera height. Like playing third person for a while. That's alright. Sort of glitching out one, the frickin' carry weight every time I have to reload the save file. Weird amount. Maybe it's because I use Cheat Room to basically mimic racial creations. I mean, an orc and a Zork is an orc. Frick, would he have the same as a human, right? Oh. Did what my god brother does, and basically use the closest thing to cost of man's to make the racial traits more racial orientated with starting stats.
Will there ever be a day where we'll talk before?
Oh yeah, I forget. She likes to attack me because I killed a cow.
Nothing. In the name of Queen Recorder. Off with your head. You're so pathetic. You actually think you can win?
That's it. Not
I'm actually playing on legendary difficulty too, so.
Get away!
Because my character is actually meant to be a orc born from Nord. I tried to make my orc look literally like a cross breed between a Nord and orc. Why am I tripping over my own tongue today? Got quite a few new mods that I'm also trying now for the first time during this playthrough. Apparently my character's hungry. Time to eat some meat. Also, while I'm in the menu just looking for some meat, I want to say that my character's name, Bloodborne, emphasis due to the tribe mocking of origin.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Also uploaded a few screen captures / pics from my first day onto my Twitter the other day as I was playing. Did the Amber Star mine on that first mine between Riverwood and looks like my game just froze. Between Riverwood and the Standing Stones. And considering the final room had nothing, and had to kill them. I made a joke screenshot in the smithing room where they all looked like there was a massive punishment orgy. After all, it's an orc, and orcs are notorious for insane libidos and going around and breeding with other species. At least in Japan's version of orcs. I'm about to restart my Skyrim and try again. Well, I'm back after a weird spam phone call and restarting my Skyrim. Well, I'm thinking about it because I noticed I got a Twitter from an individual I met through Xbox Live a while ago called Life Simmer. She plays a lot of Sims, and Sims is not necessarily a bad title. It's ones you have to be in the right mindset / mood to really fully enjoy. Sometimes you're in the mood for it, sometimes you're not. Some people are always in the mood for it, just depends. But it's literally a life simulator, and I do have interest in it, and I do get in the mood a lot. It's just, I play it, and then I'm looking at all the content I'm missing, and I stop playing it. Because, well, I can't really afford a bunch of DLC. I forced to wait on DLC like that. At least until it's close 50% off or more.
Did I file all the combat records yet? Better double check. Sure, let me take some of that weight.
Just the way things are for me. I'm just at 4. Yes, I just ate a giant's toe, for those who aren't familiar with the retarded, What does this taste like, alchemy? Oh, I suppose for somebody with low intelligence, like orcs typically tend to be, makes perfect sense that orc would be like, ooh, what does this taste like? Yum, giant's toe. Oh. However, that's just not my cup of tea. I would not eat a giant's toe. And if it was to figure out exactly what effects it would have in alchemy. Do I have a wooden plate? Funniest thing about this game sometimes, you can definitely end up with some weird, like, what the frick kind of stuff. Character's name is Mithorn.
Okay. Oh, by the way,
I'm right behind you.
Following you, just know that it's
Of course.
Only really issue I've ever had with crap, what was her name? Recorder was the simple fact that really use her very well as storage due to the simple. He is, doesn't have that backpack functionality where you put something in her storage and she doesn't wear it. No, with her, you put something in her storage and if it's better than what she has, she'll automatically wear it. At least that's what you would expect him to say, right? Figure out how to fix it.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
Camera height thing. So tall that the camera is like at my belly button. And normally it would at least be a little higher, so first person when I walk up to somebody and run off to. They're about average height, right?
Hey!
Okay, so maybe it did fix itself. Because when I played last time, my camera height lower. Like, I kid you not. Camera was at my character's crotch.
I can make a for the
Good enough.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Oh no, must have run off.
Come to your Vasker.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good
I've
enough.
seen a lot of different, like, armor replacers.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in your Vaskar.
And there are
The old man's got a good sense for
every...
people. He can look in your
There are
eyes
some
and tell you
armors in
words.
every one that I
If
like.
you go to him,
Slash clothing
good luck.
that I like.
Hanging around talking all.
Design, I like.
Vasker. If you're
the
worth
way the
anything
harness
like that.
actually works for her. On top, but
You have
nothing
committed
else.
crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? That can be arranged.
Now we see some action. Don't disappoint. Take this.
A lot on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Alright.
My mother was a companion, and her mother. I stayed with my father. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join. Hod lacks but follow before. We don't just take in any milk trader who stumbles in. Talk to Cod.
On my companions, you get out with the guards. There's a staircase around here somewhere, isn't there? There it is. At least one of them. Not the one I was thinking of, though. I actually kind of wonder what Whiterun used to look like, or it was such.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Then pay with your blood.
The mod I would miss from my original PC trial, and I tried to play this game on PC with only, what was it, like
Please, do keep screaming in pain.
150 megabytes of dedicated GPU. There was a mod I had that actually let NCPs surrender, so you didn't necessarily have to kill them. And it was an MMC thing, so, or MCM, whatever that menu thing was for Skyrim Surface and Extender, included in Fine. I guess I don't have Sophia anymore. I don't think I deleted her though. Weird.
Yes, please, do keep screaming in pain. That makes the fight that much more fun.
Anyways, I would play as a sort of character if they. I would configure it to where female characters always yielded into kill. While guards and stuff have a decent chance of surrendering.
This what you want.
Ocean. Don't even know how. Oh yeah, my whole bounty came along because I was messing around, experimenting with some spells, and I used a light spell mod, create a light sphere, and it landed on the cow in Roylock's sister's house yard. And the cow came and attacked me, so I had no choice but to defend myself and killed the cow. Next thing I know, everybody in white or red, what's it called? I don't know why I just forgot what it was called. Riverwood? There we go. Riverwood was what it's called. Anyways, everybody wanted to kill me at that point. Just because, like, Hal attacked me for using, like, the Dawn Guard version of Light Mage's Light. Do not. It landed on the cow's butt. Cow started attacking me. I was forced to defend myself. Here this freaking thing I've ever had to deal with. That I no longer have to really fight them, and I can go talk to Raylaw.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. So be it.
I guess I can include a few more for the
We'll pay whatever it takes.
annihilation.
We must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Orlin to rate you?
One of the mods I'm testing out is EV's armor replacer. 7B lo-fi version, as well as multi-marriage wife mod, aka the harem mod. But I'm already using multiple adoptions, so I'm curious to see if they'll work together.
Nothing?
Kill him while you still can! Kill you!
There's that calming thingy when you need it.
You can't I won't hold back!
Hear the talk, leave me alone. Did I say just talk? So, when I got into the character creator after triggering Helgen round, first thing I did was go to the cheat room, grab some armor, headsman axe because it was themed, craft all bow doors to make my character look party neat for these streams, and set all his stamina, carry weight, and health to 1,000. Cause hey, orc, right? What I wanted to do, however, was give him a human-looking face.
Those two at it again? Strike with the shoulder, Jack. He's giving you over.
Nice! Never should have come here.
They even followed me into here?
Let's see what
Really?
You're pathetic.
Leave me be, damn it. All I'm trying to do is report a freaking dragon attack. All because a cow fucking attacked me. I've got all of Bright Run after me. I don't have the gold to pay the bounty in the beginning because I didn't cheat room any gold. Wait, I did. Oh my god, so I did. So just paid off the bounty and be done with it, damn it. I load? Really?
a fight.
outside of mod that allowed surrenders and stuff, there was another mod that I always have been looking for. And essentially, Skyrim is in the era where, say, slavery was popular. Well, not so much popular as commonplace, so I would love to have a mod that is configurable for various things, but basically allows you to avoid having to kill people, works with your followers, so that they don't accidentally kill you for apparent reason. Not you, but who's the individual surrendering. And once they surrender, you can then have them basically capture them and turn them into slaves. Sell them to a slave vendor. Sell them to a brothel or inn. It would also have to add easily obtainable non-cheat room prisoner cuffs. Maybe even the cuffs from Oblivion that you start out with. An optional piece. Didn't know it had a mailbox. And even go so far as to
Did I file all the combat records? Really? And here I thought you can actually lift.
add slave
Just
collars.
kidding. Here, I'll help you out.
Not the advanced kind like you see in Fallout 4, mind you, but something similar. But for New Vegas, the slave collars they had were basically high-tech shock collars, right? So if you did that for
Good talk, team.
this game,
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
would add a magic item / enchanted version of that.
Let's get going then.
Or a curse mark type thingy that does the same thing. But I prefer adding like a enchanted choker / collar like design. Makes for an interesting
My order of the
fashion
yard.
statement.
Stop right there.
First of all,
You're going to rot in the Dragon's Reach dungeon.
and he'll deserve time by sleeping. On barely see. Much. This is there. So I do normally play with a character that uses lanterns, so hence the wearable lantern stuff, but maybe that's why it's so dark. Of course, this time through, I'm not doing that because I want my character to have his paddlers, but Oh yeah, if you can't tell, I also use the Lockpick Pro mod back when it was originally added. Of course, it was shortly after removed, so... Luckily, I happen to have my version of Skyrim on my internal hard drive, as well as Fallout 4. Due to the fact that it's a game that can be played without internet connection.
She better be ready for a falcon punch from me. Annoying little...
After the fact that the cow got a bounty on me, I decided, why the fuck not? Might as well steal necessities if I needed. Mainly meat, though.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
You're going to rot in the Dragon's Reach dungeon.
Really that hard to escape from jail in this game?
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
I know that you can't really add scripts for stuff like slavery in the Xbox One version, but just adding easily a collar for it, the aesthetic version of it, adding NCPs that are classified as slaves for it.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving
Cuffs
visitors.
slash iron cuffs.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Been on the Xbox One would be what the fuck? Wow.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? But it's none of my concern who the
Well,
Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to
For the
know
most
is
part, I like
what exactly
separating
happened at Helgen.
actual metal armors into skimpy and non-skimpy versions. And certain clothes I would love to have only skimpy versions, like barmaid's clothing.
By Ismir, Irileth was right.
Think very carefully about your next move.
No, we couldn't continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
Because this is supposed to be leather armor, if I'm
My lord,
not
we should
mistaken.
send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains,
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
Looks more like leather BDSM
I'll not stand
clothing
idly by while
belt
the dragon burns my hold and
mixed
slaughters
with
my
the
people.
long string
Here, lad.
bikini thing.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and
Obviously,
of dragons.
the reason why I play Skyrim on a computer, or not on a computer, but on the Xbox One instead of a computer, goes back to my limited budget. I've only had this Xbox One years. GameStop refurbished when they were doing the 50
Farengar, I think I found someone who can
discount,
help
holiday
you with
discount thing a couple of years ago.
Go
It
ahead,
is the
fill me in with all
original
the
generation Xbox,
So
1
the Earl
terabyte
thinks you
version.
can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my
Took me
research
that
into the
long
dragon.
from the announcement of the Xbox
Yes, I
One
could use someone
price
to fetch
tag
something for me.
back when
Well,
it was sold
when
with
I say
Mac.
fetch, I really mean delve
Save
into
up
a
to
dangerous
get
ruin
the
in search of
console.
an ancient stone tablet that may
Save up
or may not
$300
actually
just
be
to
there.
get it.
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the
Yes, my
stories of
characters
dragons began to circulate,
Nord,
many
half orc.
dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his
As a
experience
result,
as being
He's
impossible.
got
But I began to search
urges
for information
of,
about dragons.
Orc
Where had
warrior.
they gone all those years
Strong
ago?
desire of meat,
Where were they coming from?
prejudice against males, strong sexual desires, yada yada yada. Great thinking mind, though.
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to
However,
contain a
if
map of
I had
dragon
the right
burials.
mods, I would give him a
Go to
completely
Bleak Falls Barrow,
human-looking
find
face.
this tablet, no
Uh,
doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to
completely
me.
human face.
Simplicity itself.
A more pinkish, normal-looking skin tone, but with a green.
The dragon stone of Bleak
into
Falls
it.
Barrow. You already found it.
Coupled
You
with
are cut from a
the
different cloth than
tribal
the usual
orc
brutes the Jarl foists
sword
on me.
paint and body paint and armor.
Thank God Bellathor doesn't have a sister. If she's his relative, I'm not sure.
You'll have to see
And
the Jarl about that. Maybe his
If I
steward
was on a
Adam-
PC,
I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
I would give him the typical Japanese hentai orc build songs of Skyrim. Just because, well, actuality, an orc would be an orc.
You need to come at once.
They have incredible
Dragons inside
libidos,
nearby.
apparently.
You should come too.
A dragon.
Other than an orc
How exciting. Where was it
running
seen?
around with
What was it doing?
freaking
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides
type
to
of
attack White
schlong that
No,
guarantees impregnation of any species first go around is pretty much normal for orcs.
So, Irileth tells me
Ogres,
you came from the
so-
Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me.
About it, it's kind of weird.
Oh, that's right. So it's coming from the south.
Or family friendly, sure, but
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
weird and unrealistic.
no, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left.
Well,
I never ran so fast in my life.
orcs don't exist in real life, but still,
Good work, son.
do they?
We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some
Dun,
food,
dun,
rest,
dun.
learn. Irileth, you better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony.
Yes,
my
I know
friend.
I have access
I
to
need
cheat
your help
room,
again.
so I
I
could
want
just
you to go with Irileth
mark
and
the
help me
maps.
fight this dragon. You survived Helgen,
reveal all map
so you
locations,
have more
fast
experience
travel,
with
yada
dragons
yada.
than
But
anyone else here.
I
But
only use
haven't
cheat room
forgotten the
because
service you did for
there's
me
no
in retrieving the
command
dragon stone
console,
for
and
Farengar.
I would mainly just
As a
give my
token of
character
my
some
esteem,
starting
I have instructed Avenici that
equipment
you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
and
And
proper
please,
racial
accept this gift
stats
from my
on
personal
carry
army.
weight, health, and magicka, whatever
very
you
much
want
like
to
to see
pronounce
this
it.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend
no,
the city against these
and
dragons.
As you command.
companion stuff, starter
They
equipment.
say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here.
One exception to this is where is it? I always do this, or at the very least, just unlock this piece right at the start of my game. Mainly because I would like to be able to I want to craft and have the full crafting list at the beginning of the game. But it usually puts me at level 5 just doing that, so. At level 5. Not that unusual. Also, my Twitch interface is glitching out right now, so I don't know how long this video is. Has been, so I'm gonna walk out this door, save a second time, edit, and upload it to YouTube. I wish the Mixer broadcasting thing had an auto upload to YouTube.
Brigands I can
That
have.
would be pretty handy. Would also be handy if you could automatically up or add things, have your things that are added to Xbox Live, photos and clips automatically uploaded to your Twitter when and Facebook with me. But Xbox hasn't done that yet. That's the end of this broadcast. I don't know why the voice command did that.